This very well could be the people's main event. I saw it on Facebook that this was voted. The people were voting that this was the most anticipated fight. I actually agree, being that both of them are from the Valley.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you on that as well. I mean, and then this weight class is just always explosive, and these guys are a lot more, some of the more experienced fighters on this card. So you know there's going to be a lot of technical and a lot of
good boxing. Good boxing shown by Amadeus and by Luis Vega, but Luis Vega closing the distance.
Okay.
Good 1-2 on both ends. I can't tell who's winning. Nice jab from Amadeus, from Amador Ramirez. Miguel Vega's got to calm down. He's calming down. That's very smart from him. He's calming down, keeping composed.
You know it's going to come down to cardio, and both of these guys have ridiculous cardio, so it's just going to be, you know, we're looking at a lot of, right now, their striking is real crisp, it's real tight, Miguel's real relaxed.
You can tell the difference big time as opposed to the other fights. Because the other fighters are more beginner fighters, these guys are very experienced.
Yeah, they're both in the pocket, mixing up their combos well.
Nice. Both fighters are going at it, technical and everything. But I see Miguel Vega's kind of picking it up. Amadeus is staying composed.
Amadeus' nose beginning to bleed a little bit.
Yeah, I can see it.
Miguel Vega's got a little bit of a red mark on it. So they're both eating punches as well as giving
both
them
up. Both of them.
Miguel's beginning to get a little red under his left eye there. Now, who do you think? I mean, eventually I think someone's going to have to get hurt before the first shot gets thrown, before somebody shoots for a takedown or goes for the ground. Right now, Miguel Vega working that clinch, and now he's going to try to shoot for the takedown. Let's see how Amado's wrestling counters Miguel Vega's jiu-jitsu.
Now, I do believe that Miguel Vega's ground, it should be, and he's more decorated, he has more experience, done jiu-jitsu longer. It should be better than Amadeus is on the ground. But the key is, can he get him to the ground? Because Amador has a better wrestling. So the key is, can he get him to the ground?
And that's going to be the biggest key, because, I mean, if Amador uses his wrestling in the terms like what Chuck Liddell did, just to not get taken down and keep the fight standing, I mean, this could very well change the whole outcome of the fight.
Exactly. Right now, what I'm thinking is that their ground and the wrestling is going to cancel each other out, and I think that we're going to see a stand-up war going from here.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Spoke too
soon.
Let's see how long Amador can get up.
Amador.
He uses his wrestling to stand right back up.
There we go. Good job. That was next to the cage by Amadeus.
Nice cage walking by Amador. Amador was able to use the cage to his advantage and spring up back to his feet. Miguel needs to try to control him on the ground when he keeps him there if he wants.
Now, it looks to me that Miguel Vega, it looks like he's a little heavy from that wrestling. The blood went to his arms, because it looks a little bit that Amadeus is faster right now.
Yeah, Amadeus looks like the quicker of the two right now. But this is a close round right now. The last 10 seconds.
It is a very close round. I can't call this round. Of course,
Amador's gotten the better of the exchanges, but definitely a difficult one to call. Of course, Vega in there. He's from Southmost, Texas, and he loves to throw that up and always mention Southmost. And he's 7 years of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu training, so he is one of the more experienced fighters on the card.
Both of these guys, very experienced. You can see it as opposed to the other fights. So far, Amadeus is looking like the faster fighter right now as far as the stand-up. So again,
Amadeus is throwing a lot more straight, a little bit quicker shots, but Miguel is kind of wading in there and picking his shots. He's getting a little bit heavier shots in there.
Being technical. That's what he's going to need to do. He needs to stay technical. In the very beginning, you saw a little bit of both of them landing and both of them exchanging. But towards the end of the round, Amadeus was kind of winning those exchanges. So it's good job by Miguel Vega. I don't know what his corner said, but he is starting to get more technical and starting to
he's working his boxing a lot better.
Exactly.
Amadeus has a lot more head movement, and it's like I said, the stylistically they're a little bit more different. Vega likes to counter him, and Amadeus likes to go in there and works punches and bunches.
Nice jab. That was a nice jab.
He hurt him without it.
Yeah, yes, he did.
Vega might have been a little hurt on that one.
Vega needs to stay composed. I see he's keeping it cool. That's good job on his part that he's keeping it cool. He's got to keep it cool. Amadeus starting to bring in those kicks. Once he's getting Miguel Vega to think about the punches, then he's going to kicks. Good job by Miguel Vega is keeping him on the cage and trying to get him on the ground.
And that's the thing I'm beginning to notice when Miguel Vega loses he gets on the losing end of those strikes. He throws that big haymaker and then he tries to.
He got that takedown.
He bullies Amador to the fence.
Yes.
Well, let's see how this goes. Let's see Amador off his back. I mean, you trained with him before.
Yes.
And he is a good wrestler, but how's his back game? How's his ground game?
His ground game is good. Off of his back. The key is that we want to get up. Amador's strategy is to get up. He doesn't want to go on the ground, go on the other end with Miguel Vega, because we both know that Miguel Vega has the edge on the ground.
Miguel Vega's using that.
Yes.
A little bit of the Vega style jiu-jitsu that they have on Gracie Baja.
Yes. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. He's got to stand up. Nice. That was really, 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 really good. Now, as a fighter, for me, if I take someone down and I use so much effort to take them down and they get back up, it's a little bit discouraging. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely does. I mean, it takes the wind out of your sails, man, because you work so hard to put them down, and then for them to stand right back up, it's going from take 2 steps forward to take 1 step back, if that makes sense. You know?
Yes, exactly. Now, again, I would say that Vega, he's got to get him to the ground. He can't exchange with him. Or, you know what, maybe he needs to turn it into more of an MMA strike than takedown, because when he goes pure striking with Amador is getting the better of the exchanges.
See, Amador was working the body, and Vega was able to take advantage of it and take the leg out from under him.
Yes.
I was just noting Amador has that Kakashi tattoo right there on nice.
Ambu tattoo, exactly.
I just saw that.
His nickname is the Ninja.
Nice.
Nice. Good round. I would score it 1-1. What would you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Let's give a big shout out to
first
CP
round
from
to
Murdoch and
Amador,
Chevy here
the
tonight.
second
Thank you
one
so much for
to
joining
Vega.
us. CP,
Being
this
able
is
to
an
work those
awesome
trips,
event here
not
tonight.
wrestling takedowns, but trip fields to land on Amadeus because of his speed. He's 23 years old, 3-2, been doing it for 5 years, and his motivation is his mother. His mom just is beating cancer right now. She's in a battle with cancer, so that's who he's doing it for.
Definitely. I think this is where Amador needs to keep the fight. He needs to stay away from the fence. When Vega presses him on the fence, that's when he works the takedowns, and that's where he's scoring the points. He needs to try to hold the center of the ring and not try to get involved and not let Vega bully him towards the cage here.
Yes.
Now he's mixing it up.
He's
working
going for a
takedown.
takedown. Now he got a takedown. Well, I was not expecting this from Amador. He has good wrestling, but I did not think he was going to want to take him down. That was good advice from his corner.
Yeah, it's the smarter thing to do is just work that takedown and then go from there and just get back up, let him back up. These guys are throwing heavy leather, man.
They are throwing heavy leather. It's who wants it more. Who wants it more? Now, as I mentioned before, he pushes himself like no other. Oh, and he takes the back. He pushes himself like no other. So if it's a war of attrition, I could be biased on this, but I would say from experience that Amador has the edge on that.
It's beginning to look like he's beginning to get the better of exchanges. He's outworking Vega right now. Vega can't afford to be sitting there and try to counter him.
Yes, he's outworking. Vega's going to have to take him down and try to stay on top, even land a submission. He's got to go to his bread and butter. Oh, Amadeus has a guillotine, and it is a tight guillotine.
Vega has the arm in. Vega does have the arm in. You can see his glove out there. But you never know. We've seen him work.
You never know because they're both tired, both gassed, both breathing heavy. He tapped. He tapped. That is a huge feather in Amadeus' cap. Huge feather.
From Weslaco, Texas, Amador, the Ninja